Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Boys Play D&D as they descend ever further into Avernus. On last night's session, they got their info dump from Red Ruth and made their way to uh, Aldrak to find some powerful blood to be able to use an divination spell to locate the once Archduke of Avernus, Bell. On the way, however, they got a bit off track and saw a mysterious figure riding a devil's ride, which is an infernal war machine that is like a motorcycle, and he was doing tricks off a half pipe with it. They decided to approach and see what was up, and found a blue-skinned tiefling that happened to be Kilvius's brother, a long estranged brother. They worked out a deal with him where if they helped him steal from his former war band, that he would give them a share of the profits. The war band is currently in control of a uh, devil named Bitter Breath. The group agreed and started discussing the plan with Smiler, who Kilvius's brother took to calling himself. The first step was to destroy an incoming patrol by baiting them into some illusionary terrain and ambushing them. And this part of the plan worked flawlessly, so they decided that they would keep going and help them with part two of the plan. The second part of the plan had Kilvius and his brother sneak into the camp while the rest of the group crashed through the front gate and made a distraction. Once a signal was given from Kilvius's brother Smiler, the group would run away on their war machines. And that is where we'll pick back up. You guys are just finished with the ambush and have quickly discussed phase two, drawing out kind of a rough sketch of how everything would go down in the dirt here. And yeah, let's take you back to the site of the ambush. All right, so I guess for this part, you may need to switch up who drives what vehicle, because Kilvius is going to need something to go with his brother.
You could take my devil's ride with the fuzzy dice on it.
Or bonus devil's ride that we just have in the back of our car.
I don't know if I can drive them, can I?
You can. Anybody can drive them. It's just if you're not proficient with land vehicles, then you don't add your proficiency bonus to any checks made with them. You just use the vehicle stats.
Okay. Thank you, Jail. Hop on and rev it up a bit.
You gotta peel out, though. That's the rule.
Try and do a little peel out.
All right. Roll a dexterity check with the vehicle's dex. So you can find that in extras, Infernal War Machines, and then Devil's Ride. You should be able to make a check from that. If not, it's just a d20 plus 4. Oof. All right.
Should put the training wheels back on.
All right. Well, you didn't fail it by 5 or more, so you don't manage to get the front wheel off the ground at all. It just looks like a pretty sad, rolling start. It's not a cool pop a wheelie or anything, but you also don't like mess up so bad that you like lose your balance on the bike.
Okay, I'll take it.
Nice.
And your brother is going to show you up, and he does pop a wheelie and burn out and kind of like whip the bike around almost on a dime on the back wheel and tear off, chasing after you.
Nice.
So those two are getting ready to uh, approach the camp from the east, while you guys are supposed to go wide and approach the camp from the south. And shouldn't have taken you there yet. It's going to take you to the map. So they're going to go skirt right along the lake while you guys go a bit wide and come from the south. So I guess who is going in the Tormentor and who is going in the Demon Grinder?
I
Demon
guess
Grinder.
Sirzex and I will be driving since Octavius is sleeping, or what?
Sure, it's up to you guys.
You just leave
I
him
just
back in the
imagine now.
illusionary
I'm just
terrain.
imagining now with Octavius like sleeping, like he just gets like this like weird like green goo that just kind of like forms over top of him, and we just carry him around with us.
Oh,
just with his weird experiments, just put him in hibernation at really odd times.
in his sack.
He's definitely got eyelids that close from the inside out rather than from up to down.
Oh,
Ugh.
Gerbek's gonna pull out his little clipboard and be like, well, just so you guys know, the Tormentor's sitting at about, I list a bunch of problems that equates to about half health. And the Demon Grinder's sitting at about 133 out of 200% good.
Alright.
I will
So,
drive the small one.
Well, I guess we probably need somebody on the acid flinger, and maybe. See, which one was the acid flinger on? That was on the big guy.
I was on the Demon Grinder, yeah.
And the Tormentor does have a second Devil's Ride chilling in the back of it still.
That's my escape vehicle for when this fails terribly.
we should probably have the Demon Grinder. I mean, being the larger vehicle, it does make more sense. We should probably have that be the initial battering ram, and it would maybe soak up some of the damage.
We'll keep the Tormentor just out of range where it can just shoot harpoons and then retreat back if it has to.
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right, so in the Demon Grinder, so we have Sirzex driving, I assume. Who's operating which weapon station?
Do you mind swapping over to the last screen so we can remind ourselves of the weapon stations? Thanks. We've got Jail and Sirzex driving because they've got skills,
Yep.
right? Land vehicle skills.
Yeah.
Tormentor just has one harpoon flinger or two?
think
It
it's just
has one.
So we'll need someone on that.
I think
And then
somebody should probably go with Jail, and then somebody should be on the Acid Sprayer, and somebody should be on the Chomper. Because
Yeah,
that
that's what I was
Chomper's
thinking.
fucking nuts.
I can go with Jail, I guess. I'll try flinging the harpoons.
Nice.
How many ammos do we have for those harpoons? We have 8 ammos.
If we move the most of those from the Demon Grinder over to the Tormentor, it should be more than enough.
Yep,
Yeah, that
I
would
will
make
give
sense.
him 5 more harpoons from the Demon Grinder.
Is that all the ones from the Demon Grinder, just in case we need?
I will give him
Or-
all the ones from the Demon Grinder.
Oh no, I meant we probably should keep on the Demon Grinder just in case that we need to use a harpoon or for something.
Alright, I will give you half then.
Okay, so what's the total? So what's half in each vehicle?
The Tormentor has 13 and the Demon Grinder has 5, but I've updated their sheets appropriately.
Okay. All right. With everybody set into positions, you guys start making your way across the kind of fields of ash here towards the encampment. You guys approach way from the south, and you quickly see the watchtowers as you guys get closer and closer to the camp. You guys get to about 150 feet away from the watchtowers, and you see as ballista start to arc towards your vehicles. And I want everybody to roll initiative in just a second. Actually, I guess I got to dump all of your tokens on here. You can't roll.
I just shout to Surzex, take evasive action!
Take what?
Take evasive action. Did I cut out there or
Oh.
what?
A
Sounded
little
like you're
bit. It sounded
supposed
like
to
a vacus.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm closer to the mic.
All right. So as you guys approach the gate, you're going to be drawing fire from the guard towers, and Kilvius and Smiler are going to have to pass dex check or stealth checks.
Sorry, I thought I'd clicked on myself. Oh, because we switched screens. That's why.
What did you roll?
Well,
Okay. I don't know why I can't see. Oh, that's not good. I gotta refresh roll 20 here. I can't move to the tab where it shows me what you guys roll.
Interesting.
Yeah, not
Hmm.
good, being the DM and all.
Don't worry, I'll take over. All right, everything goes successfully.
Yeah, and you guys get a whole bunch of magic items, and Eltrell is saved.
Strict DMing
We
too
did
late?
it.
and Kilvius and Sereth lived happily ever after and had 3 children.
Aww.
Hell no.
Kilvius isn't one to settle down.
I can't be helped. DM said you did.
Yeah, it's too late.
Fuck.
So each of the watchtowers here has one guy with a spyglass and one guy manning a ballista. And let's just give them all one initiative turn here. Oof. All right. So the ballista shots are coming in at you guys hot here. Let's see, what do they roll?
Should we put the vehicles down as well, or?
Yeah, I guess so. In just a sec.
Yep.
All right, I'm just gonna roll them a ballista from a vehicle because I can't find the stats that I gave their ballista. And there's 2 of them coming at, I guess you guys said the devil or the demon grinder up front.
Yep.
So those don't hit the demon grinder. I believe you guys got 19 or 20 AC.
19, yep.
All right.
Can confirm.
So, Kilvius, give me a stealth check as you approach the encampment.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
So you see that the ballistas have started to fly at the distraction group, and you feel confident that you can approach somewhat unseen here, and you can drive a little bit closer to the camp. You are about you're still about a full turn away from getting to the walls.
Okay, yeah, I'll drive up to the wall here.
No. So this turn,
Oh.
driving as far as you can, you're still one turn away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then, yep.
You want to time it that they're going to crash through the gate as you get to the wall for like maximum chaos as you scale the wall.
Okay, I'll go the regular 120 feet and see what Smiler does after that.
Yeah, he's just he's pacing you. So you guys, your plan is that you're going to get over the wall as the distraction group busts in and makes all the noise in the world and pulls everybody out of their tents and into the battle.
Okay.
All right. So, Krush, I guess from you are in the Tormentor's harpoon flinger. Would you like to return fire?
Can I reach from here? What's the distance there?
120 feet.
Oh, are we at 120 feet
Well,
though?
that's the distance of your harpoon. I don't know if that.
Yeah, sorry.
I guess their harpoons are somewhat elevated, so they are 150 feet away approximately.
Okay.
So I
and all
guess
4 of those guys are on harpoons.
nope. The gold guys are with eyeglasses, calling out range finding for the guys on the harpoons.
All right. I will hold my action until I get within range, and I'm going to take aim at. Are the guys with harpoons? Which ones have more cover?
The guys with harpoons are going to have more cover. Yeah.
Okay. I will take aim at the guy on the left, farthest to the left.
Okay.
And wait until we get there, and then within range, and then I'll launch a
Which is coming up
harpoon at him.
right away here, because Jail, it's your turn. So I figure you're probably going to approach.
Is my action to drive this thing?
Yes, I believe. No, is it?
Oh.
Your action is to turn it or change its speed. So, I mean, if you guys were, I assume, already coming straight due north, you wouldn't have to take an action to go your full speed north.
And my full speed north is 120?
100 on this vehicle.
Oh, God. I don't know if I want to get that close. But, YOLO, right, Krush?
Oh, yeah, then you die and go to hell.
Already there.
I like it.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
All right. So, Krush, as you guys drive up, you can fire your shot here.
Okay. I grabbed the wrong character sheet. Oh.
Yeah, that misses.
More.
as you actually like completely miss this 30-foot tower, and your ballista goes flying into the lake behind the camp.
And since I went to full speed, I can use my action as well.
That's right.
All right, I'm gonna take one hand off the steering wheel and pull the shield off my back, and say, "Hidden Lord, let loose the fires of Avernus," and I'll cast Fireball at the left tower.
Oh no.
All right. They are going to make their dex saves here. That fails for the one hobgoblin manning the tower, or the ballista, and his spotter.
Great move.
Let's see. His
Nice.
spotter also fails. All right, so 22 fire damage to each of them. All right, so the guy manning the ballista, he is incinerated after the fire like just roars out the sides of this tower. You see that he is just no longer there as your after image in your eyes clears, and you see the other guy. His skin is like charred, but he's snarling. His uh, spyglass is burst with the heat, and the expansion has cracked the lenses. As he like throws it down on the ground, swearing, and takes up the harpoon.
That's it.
All right, it's a pretty good turn. Gerbeck.
So Gerbeck does not remember the damage or range on the acid thrower,
Shoot.
and they are
Did I
not
not
in the
give you
demon
guys-
grinder.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
that's right. I've got to give that guy to you guys. So I will just tell you right now as I flip to my stat block. The acid bile sprayer is a 30-foot cone that does 9d8 damage on a failed save. And it's a recharge 5 or 6 ability.
What's it take to switch weapons in this case?
Just your movement. Since they're both like mounted on top of the vehicle, you can move from one seat to the next if it's unoccupied.
Alright, I'm gonna use my movement to move over to the harpoon and ready it at the guy manning the ballista on the right tower for when we get in range.
Okay. And Sareth, you are on the chomper or wrecking ball.
On the chomper.
Okay.
So I don't think I have anything at range at the moment. So I will hold Eldritch Blast for when we get within range, and I will target the spotter. At least I think that's the one.
The spotters are in gold.
Okay, I will target the spotter on the right-hand side, since the left tower just exploded.
Okay. Very good. And Surzex.
I look
Remember,
back.
you can use your bonus action to dash, because the plan was to crash through the gates, making as much noise as possible.
That was literally
Yeah.
what I was just gonna do.
All right,
I was gonna
perfect.
turn to the boys and say, "You better hold on," and I'm gonna dash through the gates.
Wait, I gotta attack with my harpoon flinger.
Yeah, and my Eldritch Blast.
Yep. So as you guys are barreling towards the wall, let rip. Harpoon flinger unfortunately misses as the harpoon strikes into the tower a bit low. The 27 Eldritch Blast hits, the 15 will not.
These harpoons are way less optimized than mine.
For 8 force damage. All
Yep.
right, against the spotter.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. All right, now I got to look up the crashing. I believe it was a D6 for every 10 feet you moved up
Oof.
to that point.
I really should have used my action to brace myself or something.
Holy fuck.
Someone should have been in
Up
the
to-
chunk.
Helps everyone!
Yeah, so that's going to be 15 D6 against the wall, which does not have that much HP.
Oh no, rip Gerbeck's tiny frail body.
So
No.
everybody in the vehicle, I want you to make strength saving throws.
Oh boy.
+3.
Uh-huh. God damn.
I'm gonna use my last flash of genius and point out to Sarah that no, you gotta hold on to there.
Oof.
Oh no. Oh. Oof.
All right. So Sareth and Gerbeck, you guys save.
Bring it on.
Sareth, you do not, or Surzex, you do not. So let's see. This is going to be 15 D6 as you guys traveled 150 feet to crash into it. All right. So the demon grinder
Plus,
and
not D6.
Why are there 10s in there?
yeah, never mind. Those are not
Oh.
D6s. What the heck?
That is weird.
That's what a D6 exclamation mark is.
Oh, maybe they're exploding.
Oh yeah, for some reason it went compounded.
Weird.
All right. Shit, that's a lot of sixes, but a lot less than 82 and 76. So yeah, the vehicle is going to take the full brunt of that. Surzex, you take that halved, and the rest of you take that quartered for making your saves.
Yay. So, 16
would've-
for the quarter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Nice.
I would have just not been unconscious. I would have been barely holding on after that.
Oof.
What a man.
All right. So the gate blasts off its hinges and into the pieces around the demon grinder as you guys plow through the wall. Gerbeck would be with you. As you guys, your momentum carries you into the courtyard here. And you guys see that the encampment, the tents, are starting to. There's starting to be hobgoblins pouring out of the tents here. Let me see just how many there are.
Colton, you said it was my bonus action to dash?
That is right. So you do still have your action as you guys were traveling in the same direction.
Alright,
So-
I'm gonna lay hands all over myself and heal up a bunch.
Okay, that's a good
Smart.
idea.
I'm gonna use 30.
All right. With that, it is the hobgoblins' turns. The one harpooner left is going to make a harpoon attack against the tormentor within his range.
Would our demon grinder have gotten one of those injury things?
A mishap.
Oh yeah, it
Ooh.
might have a mishap.
Yeah, 20 is a mishap.
So yeah, you can roll a d20 for that. All right. So the tormentor takes 13 piercing damage as a harpoon pierces through its armor. And Jail, from the driver's seat, this harpoon actually like spears the passenger seat, like right beside you. Ooh, a
Yeesh.
20. Oh no.
Oh no.
All right. So as you guys busted the gates, the bottom hinge of the left side gate managed to somehow hold as the gate like folded in on itself. It made a slight ramp that the left side of the vehicle went over, causing the vehicle to tip over onto its side as you guys come into the encampment.
Nice. Sorry about that, boys.
Operation
Um,
Runaway.
Yeah, I need Sereth and Gerbeck to make strength saving throws.
Holy
no.
shit.
This is the worst thing that could have happened.
All right,
The
you
worst
guys are
possible thing.
thrown from the acid sprayer and the harpoon, or the chomper, and are now prone outside the vehicle.
God
Yeesh.
damn.
It's all over,
Oh.
boys.
The demon grinder is theirs now.
Luckily, they have a bunch of vehicles, so
Oh yeah, luckily for them. Yeah.
well, I mean, you guys could attempt to take them um, as you require. But anyway, so still the hobgoblin's turn. You see that now that you've busted through, a bunch of hobgoblins are emerging from the tents. However, since they did not have any forewarning of you guys coming, they're not wearing armor.
Ooh.
Nice.
So
I was about to say, how many is a bunch?
So you see about 10 hobgoblins in split between the two tents here. And I got to get to their captains in a minute.
Do you guys remember when Smiler told us to kill as few as possible?
Yeah, I think that just went out the window, didn't it?
You're
How many
goddamn right.
captains do they have?
Goddamn right now, I almost spit out my water.
Holy shit, Gerbeck. What was that?
I'm not sure.
His other testicle just dropped.
I think from now on I'm just gonna start riding my bike and because clearly I'm not very good at this.
Better than I would be for sure.
So one of our vehicles is incapacitated and the other has 13 HP.
Allahu Akbar.
Don't worry, the
Oh,
one
no.
that's incapacitated also only has 68 HP.
It's still significantly more than the first one.
Percentage-wise, it's worse.
Oof.
Actually, no, now that's a bit better.
You see the hobgoblin over here looks like a badass compared to the other ones. He's not wearing armor either, but he does have a shield. Then this one looks to be a captain, and the rest are just hobgoblins. Yeah, so that was their turn just getting out of the tents. I guess should have separate initiative order for the captains here, just so you guys aren't completely mobbed on initiative order 20 every turn.
That would be appreciated.
And the warlord.
Say that so casually. And the warlord.
Somebody wake up Octavius.
Actually, that's a good point. Where would we have left him? Because if he's in the car, I don't think we would have just left him on the ground in hell.
Oh, he's dead now.
I think he's sleeping in in the tormentor, I would say.
He's in his pod and it sticks to the side of the vehicle, so he's fine.
Yeah, and makes him completely immune to damage.
Yep.
Logan just shows up next week and we TPK'd.
That would be hilarious. Who the fuck are all you guys? Who the fuck are you?
Oh, there's more.
All right.
Great.
Don't like that.
This
Don't
is
like that.
bad. Very, very bad.
It's not looking great for you guys. The one captain in the that took over the harpoon up here, he is going to make. Oh no, never mind. He's got his own initiative now. He's not going to do anything. Kilvius, give me the next dexterity check or stealth check as you guys reach the wall.
Fucking advantage, please.
Do you think you have advantage?
Breasting the wall.
All right. Yeah, with advantage. They made a good enough distraction with rolling a freaking demon grinder into there.
Yeah, it's the distraction.
All right. So yes, you guys make it to the wall here on your bikes, pulling up to a stop, and you see Smiler kind of uses his bike as a bit of a stepping stool as he jumps off of it and starts to scale the wall. And I want you to give me an athletics check to follow.
You're so good at this.
Oh, I'm going to pump myself up and slap my own ass and give myself a bardic inspiration before I do this.
Perfect. Okay.
Oh!
All right. Yeah, you're just matching your brother, like handhold for handhold here as you guys scale the outside of the wall, and you are like nearly ready to crest the wall. You're just waiting for the kind of guards from the tents to move. All right. Now it is the Hobgoblin Warlord's turn as he sees that people have been thrown from the vehicle, and he's not going to let this opportunity go to waste. Going to come right there, and he is going to attack one against Sereth and one against Gerbeck as he stabs down onto their prone forms. 22 to hit Sereth.
Hits.
Or 6 slashing damage. You got pretty lucky there. And 12 to hit Gerbeck.
That misses.
All right. As you manage to bring up your magical staff just in time and block knock his longsword stab just off center as he stabs into the ground just beside your torso. All right. Jail, you're up. And Krush, I guess. You guys are both on 12 and both in the same vehicle, so that works out nicely.
Could I turn and slow down as an action?
Oh yeah. Steering
Okay.
and acceleration are just taking your action. Yep.
I probably can't fit through here without running over people, right?
The Tormentor is only large, so and these tiles here are like walkway up above. So yeah, you could sneak through that gap.
Where's the corpse of the demon grinder?
Yeah, so I guess I can put that on here now. Let's go. Whoops. So this is kind of like sideways right here. And I guess Surzex would be in the helm.
Well, I'm gonna park the demon grinder the tormentor right here, I guess.
Okay. We can drop that down there too.
And I'm gonna ask Krush what the plan is.
While you're driving, you're going to be seeing billowing out of my shell as I'm kind of panicking at the situation. You start to see this mist start pumping out of the different holes in my shell. And as soon as we get to about here with the machine, there's going to be a big poof noise as a fog cloud just like pumps out of my. It's basically a smoke bomb. And I'm casting that at 2nd level.
Okay.
Ooh.
So it is a 40-foot radius
Oh,
All right.
cloud
Where
of fog.
are you
Just
popping
goes
that down?
right on top of Gerbeck.
Okay. 40-foot radius, eh? So yeah. Dang. All right. I wish I had templates made. I should do those sometime.
I have a couple. I'll send you some.
And me.
Yes, I can. I'll post them in the chat.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, so that is my turn.
nice.
So we've got some cover at least.
Yeah, I'd say we do. Oh, you said right on Gerbeck.
And it's 40-foot
Yeah.
radius, not diameter.
I know, right?
Holy
That's
shit!
huge.
Isn't that like this whole encampment, basically?
Pretty much.
Not quite. I don't think.
If it was centered, it would be. Or close to it.
Yeah. But at least it also kind of helps cover our escape too if we need to.
Yeah. Good call, good call.
Waiting for a chance to use that, it just never made any sense.
My drawing is like the wrong color, and also only half of it.
Oh, I could barely see that shit.
Here, I'll send you my template.
I was trying to draw a circle, and it's not
It's all
fun.
this.
Do we make checks against this too?
I
Just
believe you guys are just blind in it.
It's no yeah, it's just everything is now heavily obscured. You saw where we came from, and you guys are blind inside of it, but they also can't see us.
true.
Oops, made it a bit big, but oh well.
Close enough.
Yeah, the outside the camp doesn't really matter, but I'll shrink it down here. There we go. All right, so almost the entire battlefield here is engulfed in fog. Gerbeck, you are now blinded, laying on the ground.
What does heavily obscured do?
I'm trying to find that right now.
We're blinded.
You can hide in it.
Yeah. A creature effectively suffers from the blinded condition when trying to see something in that area.
Ah. So, what happens if a blinded creature attacks a blinded creature? Is it just equal?
Straight up roll, yep.
Huh.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Alright, well, I'm gonna stand up.
Okay. You're no longer prone.
And
That's half your movement.
go gadget flamethrower turret.
All right.
And it's just gonna cone right in front of me.
So just trying to hit the warlord.
Yeah, I would like cone where I last know he was, but not angle it to hit Sereth. So like, hold it just forward.
All right. So he is going to make a dexterity saving throw. He passes. So you can. I don't know if you still get half damage on that.
Yes.
Like cannon
Oh yeah,
okay.
and it's not a flamethrower anymore. It's a Tesla tower, so you get shocked. For 4 damage.
4 damage. All right, respectable.
All right.
All right, and good luck, Sereth.
Okay, so the warlord is going to take a opportunity attack against you,
All right.
which he misses. But you hear the longsword swing just above your head as you scurry away in the fog.
You suck.
All right. The warlord captains are going to. The warlord captain over here is going to start shouting, "All right, you mangy bastards! You know where they are! Search them out in this fog! Let's get them!" And he's going to use his leadership ability. I guess that doesn't really apply. I thought it was like bless, basically, but never mind. Oh, yeah, I guess he uses it right now, and then whenever that trigger happens, he can add the d4. So he's just pumping his dudes up here.
Oh shit.
Uh,
Yeah.
and then the ballista are basically useless now because they would be attacking into here at disadvantage. So that's good. What would this captain be doing? I guess he would try to find his way to these ladders and get down to join the fight. Now that he doesn't need to be a spotter. So he's like carefully feeling his way along. He's not taking a dash action or anything. He's just like, okay, the ladder's right here. All right. Feeling his way along. And this guy that moved into the ballista, I guess, would be trying to take a shot into the cloud at where he knew the tipped over demon grinder to be, but he's trying to hit Sereth in the fog, who has 3/4 cover. So this isn't going to go well, but there's still a chance.
Please no.
8.
Oh,
'Cause
with
he's making it
disadvantage.
with
That's right.
disadvantage.
Oh yeah,
I
you're
missed
also
this.
still on the ground too, I think, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but disadvantage doesn't stack, so it's just it's still.
I know. I meant like, but I thought because you're blinded, I thought
Sereth, because he was in the vehicle, technically isn't prone. Or Surzex, sorry. He's
Oh,
going
okay.
for Surzex.
okay.
Yeah. He was trying to like take him out of the helm.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so Sereth, it is your turn.
Okay. I don't have a lot of spells that don't require seeing things, which is unfortunate. I actually, it doesn't matter which order I do it, so I'll stand up, and I will cast Fly on myself.
Okay.
And move 30 feet up in the fog cloud.
All right, so you're still not out of it, because I guess it would go 40 feet up in the air as well.
Correct.
So yeah, you fly up into the air. This guy's already used his reaction, so he's not going to attack you. And we'll move on to Surzex.
All right. I'm gonna hop out of the vehicle.
All right, you manage with some difficulty to get out of the tipped over vehicle.
I'm gonna pull out a water skin. I'm gonna dump it all over myself, all just a cup's worth of water, and cast Armor Agathis on myself.
Mm.
All right, cool. As frost starts to form on your armor despite the sweltering heat of hell here.
And I'm
for it.
I don't know why there's a spell save DC there, but I'm gonna just hold put right now because that was my action.
Okay. All right, and unfortunately, nobody gets to see this guy because this would have been a cool reveal. I mean, you guys do get to see him, but
Oh my god.
you guys feel a stomping as Bitter Breath exits his tent.
That's a big fucking rip, boys.
You're telling me this isn't Bitter Breath?
I'm telling you that's not Bitter Breath.
I think Smiler's a fucking asshole.
I'd say.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you guys. Actually, how would his telepathy work? Yeah, I don't think he needs to see you. All right, so you hear in your minds, all of you, what are you intruders doing here? And that's it.
Wrong castle.
All right, now it is the hobgoblin's turn. These guys are going to move. Oops. Stop that.
They're moving as one.
They're gonna. Well, I guess I should roll for how close they actually get to you guys, because they generally know where you are, but in the fog cloud, yeah, they're just kind of getting places. A few of them actually are going to stumble into melee range and start taking stabs, but definitely not all of them. So one here is going to attack Jail. Oof. But you do have the highest AC I've ever seen, so he probably doesn't hit.
No.
Plus, you've got even more cover from being in the helm of the vehicle. All right,
It's
so
invincible.
you hear these guys kind of like marching up, searching through the fog, and you just hear a ringing ting as a sword connects with Jail's large tower shield. That's about it that these guys do. I guess this one guy is going to take the world's most disadvantaged harpoon shot here. This is also going for the Tormentor, and that misses. All right, Kilvius. So you guys are now on top of the wall here, and your brother says, "Well, I see the distraction is going better than I could have possibly hoped for. That large tent in the middle, that's where we're going," as he hops down to the ground below and makes his way along the fog to the tent.
I will follow him.
All
Or
right.
try to run beside him, more or less.
Okay. So as you move up, I need you to make another stealth check here.
God.
Oh?
All right, perfect.
Nice.
And as you guys make it to the tent, Smiler pulls out a dagger and uses to slice into the leather of the tent, making a makeshift opening for you guys to slip into. So he is going to slip into the tent. All right. Inside the tent, you see. Let's see. You see a large trunk made of thick, dark wood. You'd estimate that this weighs about 300 pounds. You see a desk of carved bone, um, sitting on which are quills that appear to be made from the spikes of a spined devil. Um, you also see a chair next to the desk that appears to be made completely out of writhing, spasming humanoid limbs. And hanging from the rafters of the tent, you see a bearded devil's corpse. It looks to be have just perished from extensive torture.
That'll be you if you fuck up a stealth roll.
Yep. What do you there?
Your brother's like, we gotta search around. We gotta find the soul coins.
Oh, I'm going to open the chest, or I guess not look at the chest. Not open the chest. I'll look at the chest and.
We're probably doing this for like 2 soul coins.
All right.
Yep.
So, looking over the chest, like, what do you mean?
I'm gonna give it a quick once over for any traps. Kind of
Okay.
feel along the edges, feel along the seams.
All right. Roll an investigation check. All right. You don't see any traps or anything. You don't feel any mechanisms or anything as you kind of pat it down.
Well, what do you think they're in here there? And I'm gonna take a look at them.
It's worth checking. I'll go through the desk.
And I'm gonna try and open it slowly.
All right. You
Rustiest hinges.
crack the lid of the chest, and this black, inky substance starts to pour out of the chest, and it actually like strikes you in the torso. I want you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration on that. Out of D8.
Okay.
I think I can do something else with it.
So yeah, I guess I should explain. As you were lifting the lid of the chest, you see an arcane rune surge to light as this inky blackness shot out at you. So 16 in total on that save.
Yeah.
All right, so it is going to roll 3d6 damage, but you made the save, so you only take half of that, so 7 damage, and you are not restrained as this casts Evert's Black Tentacles.
Oh,
Yeesh.
And I will drop the lid. It smacks
right.
me, I guess.
Yeah, so that smacks out at you. I guess it would hit your brother as well. So he's going to have to make his dexterity save.
Take all the coins and run if he gets restrained.
Yes.
Just kidding, he's your brother. Can't leave him behind.
All right. He takes 7 damage as well, but he is much more graceful about it, and he's like, "Ah, brother, you were always the foolhardy one, rushing into things. Be careful."
All right, well, go look in the desk if you're so smart. Then.
All right. He is going to search the desk. Oh, what's this? As he pulls up a piece of parchment that seems to be made out of an imp's wing, and he starts to mutter. Um, oh, Bell, rightful ruler of Avernus. My marauders are ready and at your service, my liege. I drill them tirelessly, baptizing them in demon blood as I prepare them for the reckoning. I humbly suggest we strike while the impostor is distracted by the battle near the city in the skies. Well, you treasonous bastard. And he just rolls it up and tucks it away into his armor. This is definitely leverage if I've ever seen.
Interesting.
Is that all he pulled out of the desk?
Yeah, that's basically all he found of note. There, in addition to the quills, the ink seems to be made out of blood, and it actually looks to be could be valuable to somebody with an alchemical bent.
I guess I'll take that and pocket it.
Okay, so you can write Balezu blood ink. So Balezu blood ink.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna say searching the chest was your action this turn. So between you and your brother, you searched the chest and the desk. Still no soul coins. So we're gonna move on. It is the warlord's turn. He let's see if he would have heard Sareth fly away from him. Ah, yes. I guess he would have. Well, let's instead of a straight up roll, let's add his proficiency in perception to that. Ah, I guess Sareth, give me a stealth roll. See if he would have noticed you making noise as he flew up.
Sarah's specialty.
Yeah.
Apparently it is.
All right, so he's going to take one of his multi-attack action to try and swing a longsword at somebody that's not even there. Which would have hit, but it completely whiffs. He is smart enough to know that you are no longer there, and he is going to try searching for a target. So he would maybe hear Surzex casting that Armor of Agathis, not know exactly what he cast, but he's going to go there, and he is going to make another longsword attack. 16 to hit.
Nope.
And he's then going to bash out with his shield. 18 to hit.
Yeah.
All right, so you are going to take 4 bludgeoning damage, and I want you to make a strength saving throw. All right, so
Wow.
you are prone. However, he does take cold damage from
5.
your armor of Agathis. All right. Jail.
I suppose I climbed down from this garbage mobile. How much movement would have taken me to climb down and get here?
An extra 5 feet mounting and dismounting these vehicles.
Then I will put my shield up by sacrificing half of my movement in this direction.
Okay. making a shield wall.
And I'll reach out to Surzex for a fist bump on his matching ring. And say, hold the line. And I'll cast a warding bond.
All right.
Nice.
That's it for me.
Okay, Krush.
I would. Oh, I would have heard Jace clamor out of the vehicle. I think, right?
Yep.
Down to hold line. I thought we were. I kind of go. Oh, I thought we might have been trying to get out of here, guys. And I will hop down here. Let me check my spell again here. Yeah, I guess I would just jump down to where I think I saw a bunch of them coming from and cast Thunder Wave. And just directly ahead of me towards the battlefield there.
Okay. How
So
wide?
it's 15 by 15. So basically, the guys in front of me.
Okay. Let me see. How many? I can't get Jail's token to deselect. So this guy.
Yep.
This
The
guy.
the guy to the right of them.
That guy.
Yeah.
Okay. So 3 hobgoblins have to make what kind of saves against that? Dex or con?
Constitution. And I will pump a
Fail.
channel divinity into that to make it full
And
damage.
Fail. All right. So what is the full damage on that?
That is 16 damage.
All right.
Not
So
much.
all of
And they're
these
pushed
guys
10 feet away from me.
are yeah, their corpses are.
Oh. Whoops.
Krush's body count increases.
Okay,
Uh,
guys, I pushed some of them away. And I'm gonna back up. So that would take me 5, 10 feet, 15 feet, so I can go back these 3 spaces, bump into Gerbeck by accident, and oh, I'm sorry, and step over to here.
What was that loud bang? Is our vehicle okay?
Oh, yeah, no, I think it's okay. That was just me. I just went thunder wave, but I think we should get out of here.
I'm gonna say actually that would have blown your fog cloud away in that area. So this
What?
is.
Oh.
I mean, it does say any amount of like wind can blow it away, right? So if it can
True.
knock targets away, it's going to make an opening in the fog.
Fair enough.
I mean, you guys are all
Yeah.
still heavily obscured, and it's really as long as you don't walk into there and somebody else walks into there, you're fine.
Yeah, I guess so.
Is that one scene from Avatar when Aang blows the fog away, then immediately brings it back.
All right, Gerbeck, you're up.
Well, Gerbeck can't really do anything because he can't see. So he will kind of try to feel his way to find the demon grinder and like try to sit beside it.
You're like patting the demon grinder, and you see that it is still on its side. Not much you can do about that.
All right, I'll try to like hide behind it from cover from anybody trying to attack me from this way.
Okay.
And I guess I'll ready a thunderbolt in the event I do see an enemy.
Okay. Gonna be hard to see anybody. Captain is going to wander up. I can see. I cannot see. As he is going to make some attacks against this front line here. Probably not going to do anything constructive. 22 does not hit jail, I'm sure.
It actually ties, yeah.
Ooh, okay, so one hit. So I guess that's a 14, never mind. He's got disadvantage.
And advantage.
Oh, wait, yeah, so straight roll. Okay, 22 does hit then. For 8 piercing damage, as he gets one lucky swing in. Yeah, next swing, though, does not hit as he just clangs off of the tower shield.
Owie.
Sareth, you're up.
I will continue flying upwards for
All right. So
10
in
feet.
10 feet, you clear the fog, and you see basically you can see into the guard towers and the rest of the wall, but can't see anything of the battle below you. Just hear the clamoring.
All right. And this guy was just firing ballistas into it. What's this guy up to?
He was also firing ballistas into it.
Okay. I will
Not
fire.
anymore.
Yeah, I'll fire. Actually, oh no, Hex is concentration. I should not do that. I'll fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at the Harpoon Boy in the right tower.
Okay.
And there it is.
Oof.
Darn.
Yep.
Baby!
First player crit of the night.
All right. He's gone.
24. Oh, nice. I'll fire the second one over here, I guess.
All right.
23
That hits.
for 10 damage.
All right. As you blast into this guy in the ballista tower, he is not looking too good, but he swivels the turret to take aim right at you.
All right. I will move the remaining 50 feet to kind of like close to him, so it'll be harder for him to aim, theoretically.
All right. Yeah.
And-
You see as he struggles to try and track you as you get closer.
All right. And that'll be my turn.
All right. Surzex.
I'm
You
gonna
are
stand up.
prone. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up and I'm going to retaliate against the guy that knocked me over.
Okay. Roll for attack.
I have
Uh,
advantage on this too. So,
You just straight roll then.
oh, normal roll, yeah.
Yeah, because you're still blinded. So he is not wearing armor, but he does have a shield. So I gotta find his dex. 14 would just hit.
Hmm.
Bog.
6 slashing damage.
All right, and I'm gonna bring it around town and swing again.
All right. Just a straight up roll here again.
Oof.
9 misses as after the first attack connects, he brings his shield just where that attack he thinks it came from, and he manages to luck out as your scythe clangs off of his shield. All right.
Rip. Well,
Oh, go ahead.
oh, I was gonna say I'm gonna move, but I'm not gonna move.
Okay. All right. Bitter Breath is just going to start hurling flames around randomly.
God.
So
He
He's
casts
gonna.
fireball.
No, he casts his hurl flame action. So this one's gonna be, I guess, against Sereth, or not Sereth, Surzex, with disadvantage in the fog. 12.
Thank God.
Wow.
One here against Jail. 11, and he's also going to just throw into the back against Gerbeck, I guess, and that's a 10.
Yeah, misses.
As you guys through the fog, you see this kind of orange streaks, kind of like arcing through the fog, as you hear this, as the flames like hit the ground and kind of whoosh out. But it's nowhere near any of you. It's just kind of, he appears to be throwing randomly into the fog, trying to hit something.
It's Bowser.
Yep.
All right. Let's see how well these guys do to track you down. Not very well. Guys are going to run into the vehicle. This guy's going to run into. Oh, I see something. Oh, me too.
Hey guys.
He's going to come here.
They're like, what the hell is this little pocket over here? I can see.
This corpse is just littered at the back of it.
Yeah, corpse is just lying on the ground. What the heck is going on? All right, Kilvius, back in the relatively calm tent here. What are you doing?
What is my bro doing? Is he just chilling, or is he kind of annoyed he can't find these soul coins as well?
Yeah, he's like kind of stressing and looking around, and he's like, God damn it, what else do we check?
I'm going to look above me at the Horned Devil. What's he looking like? Is he just hanging there, or what's his?
So it is a bearded devil, and yes, it's hanging there. There's large slices into him all over the place. There's like a big gash in his guts. Some of them are like hanging out as he's hanging upside down. He is like fully naked, bound up to the rafters.
Okay. And his chair is just kind of squiggling around.
Yeah, the chair is like writhing. It's made out of like various sized humanoid limbs. Their fingers like twitching, wrists moving.
Ew.
I don't really want to touch that. He opened up all the drawers in the desk, or just what was on top.
It looks like he's been pretty thoroughly searching the desk. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, well, it doesn't look like they're in here.
No, brother, they've got to be. Trust me.
Probably in the chest.
Yeah, probably, but so well, come help me open this chest then. I think they're under here. We got to deal with this.
All right. So, what would he say to deal with the chest?
Let me just hold on a sec. I want to read a spell.
So, brother's gonna say, well, do you have any way to dispel magic? We're gonna have to get rid of that glyph.
No, I don't. I don't have.
Well, we could always try scratching it out and hoping for the best. Come on, what do we have to lose?
I guess. Good try. I'll pull out my dagger and start scratching away.
All right, I want you to make sleight of hand if you have it.
I will use my inspiration on it.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So you start working away at the glyph with your dagger, and as you make a few marring scratches in the glyph drawn on the chest, you see as the arcane light fades away.
You always were the smart one, Smiler. And I'll try opening the chest.
All right. You throw the chest open, and you see that there is a 4 potions that look to be potions of greater healing. You see a bundled scroll, and you see a nondescript bottle that is currently corked. It looks to be just made out of fired clay.
No soul coins, though.
No soul coins.
I guess I'll take all of the above.
All right. Damn it! They have to be here somewhere.
Well, maybe he stuffed them in the body. I'm gonna pull up my rapier and cut open the body.
All right. You slice the abdomen of this bearded devil even further as its guts flop out of the body and hit the ground with a wet smack. You see that among the guts is a pouch. And
guess I'll grab it.
it is pretty heavy as you feel or hear iron jingling against iron.
Can I pick it up, or is it too heavy?
It's going to weigh. How much do soul coins weigh?
I think you said 1/3 of a pound for one.
1/3 of a pound for one, yeah.
Then this weighs 1/3 of 22 pounds.
Damn.
A little over 7 pounds.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I got room for that.
Brother, you're a genius. Who said I'm the smart one?
All right,
All right,
give him your signal, and we'll get out of here.
Well, let's get up to the wall first. As he steps out back through the hole that he made in the tent, and he is going to misty step up to the wall where you guys came from.
If I still have my bonus action, I will do that as well.
All right. You can follow along as your brother calls out using his infernal legacy to thaumaturgia's voice. Hey, bitter breath! You lousy, stinking, lemur-licking Balrog spawn! It's me, Smiler! What's the matter? Fallen angel got your tongue? Well, I've got your coins. Every single one of them. And your little love letter to Belle, too. I think I'll throw a certain archduke who might be interested in that. Want them back? Better catch me, you mouth-breathing, double-crossing, second-rate excuse for a horned devil! As he jumps off the wall, landing, straddling his bike, as he peels off, popping a wheelie as he goes.
Hey, none of that was the secret way to tell us to leave.
He improvised.
I don't think that message is ever coming.
If that was in the same turn, I'm going to try and follow that.
All right.
Smack my ass to get out.
Yeah, so you can jump down the wall too. I'll just say, like, he didn't really go far on his bike just because you guys have done a lot this turn. But that was definitely the signal. All right, so Hobgoblin Warlord is going to continue attacking Surzex.
Oops.
That is a miss. And I have a question.
That's Craig's dexterity
That's
check.
Oh,
17.
it was a miss.
Oh wait, it's just straight up, right?
Oh, then it hits.
Because you're both blind. Yeah, so 24 hits.
Hits me.
Why?
I don't know. I wanted to use it for the first time ever.
All right, so you take 5 slashing damage. Another longsword attack, 17 misses,
Yep, I have a
and this
question.
third is 14. Okay.
The guy diagonal to me, would I know he's there?
Yeah, you'd have enough awareness to know that he's been clanging his attacks off a jail shield for a bit here.
Alright, when he misses me with his attack, I'm going to use my reaction to use Treacherous Strike.
Okay, so he redirects that attack to his buddy. So does he make the attack roll again? Yes, re-rolls
Yep.
the attack. Okay, 18. That does hit his unarmored buddy for 11 slashing damage.
Nice.
Instead of Catelyn taking the 5? Or that's after?
No,
one of the
that's
other
on a miss.
misses. Yeah. All right, so you manage to like hook his sword with your scythe, and you kind of like swing it over as he like chops into his buddy instead of you.
Fuck yeah.
All right, Jail, you're up. You did hear the signal.
How many people can fit on the Tormentor? 4?
The Tormentor is, I believe, 4, yes.
You
But
said
only
we could all
2.
fit, but we just have to clamber onto the sides and stuff.
There is a Devil's Ride
Oh,
taking
yeah.
up the back 2 spots.
Yeah, there's 4. Yeah, actually, that's right. You can fit 2 inside, and the rest of you would have to hang on for dear life off the outside of the vehicle.
I think, no, we could fit 2 inside and then 1 on the harpoon as well.
Yeah.
And then everybody else would have to hang off.
And Sereth can just fly away like a fucking weirdo.
I will let you know, you guys did see a scavenger, a tormentor, and a devil's ride in here before the fog cloud went down.
Oh, they're in all the different where the vehicles are.
Yeah.
Would we even be able to get them out the front door with the clusterfuck we got sitting here?
The scavenger might have a difficult time. The tormentor and the devil's ride could get out.
Well, let's get the hell out of here. And I'm gonna climb up into the Tormentor and start reversing.
Beep. All right. Just no care for who's behind you right now?
I mean, I'm just reversing very slowly.
Okay, so you are back up beeping right now.
Do you take 2 opportunity attacks for that?
Yeah, he would.
Oof.
Warlord with a 20. And Captain with a 14, so those both miss. All right,
Hey, now I
Krush.
can move freely without taking opportunity attacks.
I am going to. I am going to just jump up into a passenger seat inside the Tormentor, and I'm going to do shell defense. Just curl up into my shell. Just try not to concentration on this spell.
All right. What is a good one for being in your shell?
Hey, it's Franklin.
Let's do the snail, because it's got a shell.
That makes a lot of sense.
All right, Gerbeck.
Well, I don't think I can really climb onto the demon grinder from where I am.
The Tormentor?
Or yeah, the tormentor.
Yeah, you could. It just takes 5 feet of movement to mount and dismount it.
All right, I'm going to I guess walk up. I'm just gonna put, well, let me check Mini Gerbeck, because I think if he dies, I have to recreate him. But I don't remember what it costs to recreate him.
I think it's a spell slot.
No, I mean like if the cannon is physically left behind. But I'm pretty sure it just always takes nothing. Yeah, the fact that it's physical is meaningless. Alright, I say, can I, with all the clang that's been going on, will I know where Surzex is still in front of me?
Generally, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna say, try to put Mini Gerbeck between his legs to shoot off one more electric shock at everybody in front. Like, just straight, not aiming it any special way.
Okay, and it's a cone?
Yeah, it's a 15, a 15-foot cone.
Okay, so it would hit this hobgoblin back here, and then the warlord and the captain. So they are all going to make dex saves. Warlord saves. Captain fails. And regular old hobgoblin passes.
Alright, and I'm gonna pick it back up again and get on the tormentor.
All right. With that, the captain is going to make a couple attacks against Surzex.
I do want to ready my attack, or my actual action to thunderbolt somebody if we get vision.
Okay.
Because Mini Gerbeck's a bonus.
The 19 does hit you for 8 piercing damage as he takes 5 from your armor, I guess, if it's still up.
Yep, it lasts for an hour.
Or until all the temporary hit points from it are gone.
I think he only took. Oh no, he did take more than that, so I don't think it would be.
So it depends on what level of spell slot
yeah.
you cast it with.
I had him at one more temp HP on D&D Beyond, but I also only pay half attention.
Okay, well, if you add one more, then he does take the 5, and you take 7 damage to your actual health.
He has
And
resistance to piercing.
Oh, do you take half of it from him?
Yeah.
Okay. So instead of the 8, you take 4. 1 taking off your last remaining temporary hit point. And as he does hit you with the greatsword, the frost on your armor shatters and starts to evaporate.
All right.
Okay, Sareth.
I think you missed this guy.
Yeah, I think I did, because he is supposed to go on that same guy's turn. So he is going to make a disadvantaged harpoon attack at you at 14.
14 hits.
All right.
This could actually end badly. Why'd I say anything?
All right.
Oh.
For 15 piercing damage,
Yeah.
as the point blank bolt smacks into you, causing you to like flip about in the air.
And I drop concentration on fly.
All right. Flip about in the air and then land into the tower with this guy.
How high off the ground is that tower? Just out of curiosity.
30 feet.
Right. Thank God he has backup characters.
Yep.
Well, you weren't like hovering high over the tower, were you? You were like right in melee range with this guy.
He would have been 10 feet up, right?
I
I
mean,
would have had. I didn't say that I would have. I
descended
didn't
in.
descend. Yeah. I did. I don't know. Whatever you want to rule it.
Well, you're 40 up, right? Because you just burst out of
Yeah,
the cloud.
so you're 10 feet above the top of the tower,
Okay.
I guess. So you take 1 bludgeoning damage as you fall to the ground.
Rude.
All right. Surzix, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna cast Thunderwave.
You can cast that?
Yep. It's only a level 1 spell.
I didn't know it was in the paladin spell list.
It's in my Warlock spell list.
Oh, right. Okay. So that would hit the warlord, the captain, and that one poor hobgoblin in the back again. I think. Yeah, 15-foot cube.
Yep.
Okay. So warlord, con save, fail. Nice. Captain, fail. Nice. And poor hobgoblin in the back.
Oh wait, did you skip my turn?
Did we skip your turn? Yes, we absolutely did.
Oh
Yep.
shit! Finish that up and then we'll do it.
They're all blasted
Uh,
10 feet away from me, too.
Okay,
And
I'm
I'm
just
gonna use
assuming it's dead.
I'm gonna use my movement to get on or hold on to the side of the tormentor, I guess. Or can I even do that?
Yeah, you can do that.
That's the side with the improved handhold.
All right, I'm holding on for dear life, brother.
As you guys have also opened up another hole in the fog.
Oh shit.
All right, back over to Sarith.
All right. I'm assuming I fell prone from that,
Yep.
so I'll stand up. And
You're staring down the barrel of a harpoon.
all right. I'm assuming. Well, actually, it wouldn't matter. So I'm gonna take a step over here
All right.
and blast him.
Okay. Uh, let's see. What is his armor? Yeah, both of those hit.
Hit for 16 total.
Yeah, he is done for.
Nice. All right. I'll just wait. Head over to here and wait for the boys to peel out.
All right. Yeah, and from where you are, you do see the brothers on their bikes at the base of the wall over here. And yeah, you can see like the ramparts and the ladders leading down. Not this one, of course, but all right. Bitter Breath is going to move into the clear here be surrounded by fog, though. And he is going to start hurling fire where he heard noises coming from. So, couple at the tormentor.
No.
This could be terrible.
13, 10, and he's gonna throw one up into the guard tower.
No.
The 13
11.
and the 10 missed the tormentor.
11 misses me.
All right, so you guys just see again the orange flames arcing through the fog. Sareth, you see a fireball come out of the fog, sail past the tower, and hit the planes outside the encampment here.
Actually, just zoomed in on Bitter Breath's token. It is fucking scary.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I guess nobody actually sees this except his hobgoblins, but I will role play it just because it's awesome. As he charges into the opening in the fog, he yells in a very growling, gravelly voice, "Smiler!" As you see that his words, as they leave his mouth, just turn to smoke in the air.
Oh. That's pretty dope.
What the fuck?
So, like, it as he speaks, just like smoke comes out of his mouth, or does it
Yeah,
actually
just-
spell
yeah.
Smiler?
No, smoke just billows out of his mouth with his exhalation as
That is
he
awesome.
says the word. All right, hobgoblins. See if they converge on the poor old tormentor here. Nope, they're idiots. All right, so they're just they're all going to stay in the edge of the fog here and ready up attacks. Except those couple of guys, they're just feeling up the demon grinder. Kilvius.
I'm gonna peel around front, see if I can maybe assist in what's happening. So I can go
Right, so you 120 feet, yeah.
See, I'll come out somewhere around here.
Yeah, so you can't even see the front gate, it's just engulfed in fog.
I see Sareth though.
Yeah, you could see him up in the tower.
Up behind the ramparts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do anything.
Okay. Warlord is going to he's going to stand up and he is going to say, "Get to the war machines, they're leaving." As he commands his hobgoblins to do so, and he is going to run into the fog to the scavenger and start it up. Actually, he's going to take the Devil's Ride. Jail.
Get us the fuck out of here.
Does driving blind work?
I mean, you could back up, potentially crash into the demon grinder and find your way out.
All right, I'm gonna reverse out the door.
All right. You grind beside the demon grinder.
And can I bust a rock for it as soon as we get out the gate?
Oh yeah.
If at any point during the spin Gerbeck's caught a glimpse of somebody, he's casting his thunderbolt.
No, you're still in the fog. You can't see shit.
And I'm gonna try to peel out to the left as far as I can with our movement. Or I guess in a random direction because I can't see anything.
All right. Hey, you guys. I'm just got the fog too. Shit.
Gerbeck pukes from being upside down.
One hit and this fucking vehicle's hitting the dirt.
Just like the demon grinder.
fuck.
I mean,
All
what?
right.
Gotta go back for it.
Octavius is gonna be so pissed.
Yeah, we'll say that he's in the demon grinder. He's our compensation. We'll just leave him there.
All right. So yeah, I guess once you clear the fog, I guess that you guys moved about 30 feet or so, 45 feet. You still got 50 feet to go.
Sareth, get down.
Don't tell me what to do.
Alright, stay there then. See you later.
Okay, Smiler is with him. Good. I was gonna ask Kilvis where his brother went.
I was hoping he came with me. I probably wouldn't have went too far from him.
All right.
You're the one holding the money, right, Kilvius?
Yep.
Thank God.
Okay, Krush. I guess you guys all moved with the vehicle here.
I am going to feel myself moving in the vehicle, pop out of my shell with the bonus action. And I guess just I don't really got much I can do right now. I think I'm gonna pop out of my shell and look around. And I'm going to try and time something a little bit better after he said that they're getting the war machines, but I've got to maybe wait a turn before I do that. So
All right. Gerbeck.
We really need that demon grinder back.
Perhaps we should regroup and figure out something.
Yeah, that sounds good. And then I ready my thunderbolt in case I see someone.
We should just take a hard right and hide right beside the wall and hope they drive past us.
You also
Would be
need to just go
amazing.
buy another machine from Mad Maggie too if we need to with the money we'll get from Smiler.
Yeah, but we also need the acid thrower. And this one's kind of on its last leg. Well,
Captain is going to get into the Tormentor. One's going to get into the Scavenger, and they're going to fire up their engines as they start heading towards the gate and trying to like ram the demon grinder out of the way.
Side note, where the fuck's Lulu?
Just chilling.
Alright, fair enough.
Flying next to you guys. Just being a bundle of anxiety about what to do.
With Octavius sitting on her back.
We're sitting up on this cliff watching.
Yep.
Yeah.
Octavius being the cameraman for our fucking Super Mario adventure here.
All right, Sareth, what are you up to?
Alright, so since they're peeling out, I will cast Fly on myself. And could I sit on the Devil's Ride that's in there?
No.
Damn.
Yeah,
I
gotta
I
hold
don't
on to
know.
the side.
On the outside, who actually is in the harpoon flinger?
I specifically went in a seat so that I could shell up, but
Okay, yeah, so you're the one extra person that can be inside besides Jail. And then between Gerbeck, Surzex, and Sareth, one of you can be in the harpoon flinger, and the other two are holding on to the side.
I didn't think there was room, so I just said I was holding on to the side.
Okay. So that leaves
I'm
one.
guessing Gerbeck's
Yeah.
in the harpoon
Yeah,
flinger.
would have crawled into the harpoon flinger, although will not be using it.
Okay.
I'll hang on for dear life, but I'll keep concentration on fly just in case.
All right. As you guys kind of all gather together on the tormentor, Smiler's like, "Perfect. Let's get out of here." As he starts to peel off. All right, Surzex. I guess you're just holding on.
Before he was gonna peel, I was want to say, are you opposed to killing these guys? We could really use our ride back.
No, not at all. But let's try to thin their ranks a bit first. Let's lead them on a chase. We might be able to fight them on the war machines better than on foot.
I thought we were trying not to kill them. Okay, that changes a lot of stuff.
I don't know
I
if
think
you've
we're well
noticed, but there's
past
quite a
that.
gangbang up here.
All right. So the horned devil here is going to also go to the scavenger and hold on to the outside of it, as it is
Oh,
now
that's cool.
um, leaving the compound as it is kind of like further rolled the demon grinder from just on its side to like completely upside down out of the way of the gate. And now the vehicles are starting to pour out at the gate. And from there, I think we're going to leave that initiative and go over to a war machine battle.
Oh shit.
Alright, it's really important our war
oh.
machine does not get hit once because it has 12 HP.
This is true.
I was going to, as they were starting to leave, I was going to cast a spell.
All right, do
As they
that.
were getting out the door, I was going to cast kind of right by the doorway, try and give us a chance. Oh, right, I gotta select. It's going to ice
Storm.
storm.
Nice.
Nice. So that
Kind
is
of right in the doorway, or depending on if they were all clustered up into the vehicle. I was trying to figure out where all the hobgoblins were going to go. But if they were all coming out of the door at once, I would have, with the vehicles like right behind each other, I would have just tried to bludgeon them all with the ice storm, as well as give them as much space ahead. So basically, difficult terrain, basically on the way out of the base.
okay. Yeah, so they would have all kind of got onto the different vehicles, all the remaining hobgoblins. So there is a scavenger, not that big of a tormentor. Holy crap.
What happens if our tormentor gets disabled while we're driving? Do we all take the full stop damage?
No, I mean, depending on what you hit when it's disabled, or if you hit anything, or if it's just taken out, you just kind of coast to a stop when it's non-functioning. All right. Yeah. So ice storm that makes the ground difficult terrain inside of it.
Yeah, 40 foot, but it's only for one turn, so that's why I was trying to save it for when the vehicles were all revving up, and by the time all the enemies had loaded into it.
Okay. Yeah. Very well. Let's see. I gotta just read my scavenger stat block here to see how many of these guys are going to which ones. Scavenger can hold 8 medium creatures, so actually most of those guys will fit, and they'll just do the harpooner and the driver and the tormentor, and the rest of them are going to go into the scavenger. Alright. And yeah, Bitter Breath would just be hanging on to the side of the scavenger. So Scavenger, Tormentor, and Devil's Ride dexterity saves. And I haven't made a stat block for the Scavenger. So it just does dex +1 for this +1. So it does not save. Devil's Ride. Does not save. And Tormentor also does not save. And oh god, this is a lot of hobgoblins. I'm just gonna roll once for the hobgoblins and see what they do. They don't save. Or do they
16
need?
is my
Oh, they
spell
so they
save.
do. They do save then. They're just trying to meet it. Yeah, not exceed it. Okay, well then that the scavenger did save as well then too.
Or wait, isn't what are saves for? Or 8 plus
8
efficiency
plus
plus
proficiency plus
wisdom?
your spell casting. Yep.
Oh yeah, that's up. Yeah.
Okay, couple of captains. I'll just roll once. They save, and the one warlord on his bike. Fails, and Bitter Breath. Wow. With a
Oh.
+7 dex saving throw, he rolls a
Huh.
10. All right,
Yay.
that is a whopping AoE attack there.
Ooh, and they even take half damage on a save.
Both the bludgeoning and the cold.
Yeah, for 21 half.
All right,
Might
so
even proc some mishap.
Mm.
Hog.
yeah, let's see. So the scavenger passed. The Devil's Ride failed, taking the damage. Devil's Rides don't have that much health, do they?
They have 30.
All right, so it takes the 21 damage and might have a mishap here. Let's see. Oh wait, it has a mishap because that's over its damage threshold. That's how it works. Or
Woohoo.
mishap threshold is 10.
I'm
So
sorry to do this to you, Colton. I didn't realize it'd be so much.
furnace rupture. So that vehicle's speed is reduced by 30 feet until the mishap ends.
That one was fun.
Did the tormentor failed as well, and that is mishap threshold is 20, so it also has a mishap. 13 is a blinding smoke. The helm station fills with smoke and is heavily obscured. Any creature in the helm is blinded by the smoke. All right. And bunch of the hobgoblins die. Basically, it's the captain's Bitter Breath and the warlord left.
God
Nice
damn.
shot, Rouge.
hail
Actually, the driver captain of the Tormentor was already pretty heavily damaged, so
Because
he's dead.
the warlord and a
Uh,
captain we were wailing on, right?
Yeah, they got a lot of health though. I think the warlord did fail though. Yeah, the captain did pass, so that one captain is still alive. And Bitter Breath failed. All right, so yeah, you see the blinding smoke erupt as one tormentor leaves the gate, and it doesn't have a driver, and it just crashes into this rock that was outside the gate. I pull you guys back here. Bitter Breath and the captain and the scavenger are in, and the warlord on the Devil's Ride though are in pursuit. However, one of the vehicles is kind of shooting out flames from the side, and it doesn't look to be going as fast as it could. And that's, I guess, the Devil's Ride is got a engine malfunction. So no tormentor after you.
Hooray!
All right, I hope you're happy, Brett. As you manage to use a huge AoE on a choke point as a bunch of people go through it all at once. All right, so we'll do kind of it. You guys go, bad guys respond. So, what are you guys doing this turn?
How far
As you're-
behind are the bad guys from us?
They're pretty damn close as they were running to your vehicles basically as you guys got out of the gate. So, it's, I'd say right now you guys are within 50 feet.
Perfect. I will continue driving in a straight line, and I'll try to use command on one of the drivers.
All right. The captain on the scavenger or the warlord driving the bike?
Whichever one's closest to me.
It's your call. It's a toss-up. They're both right neck and neck.
The bike.
Okay. What do you command?
Stop.
All right. Wisdom save against your spell save DC. You see the bike does like a stoppie.
Nice.
As you easily outpace him.
All
All
right.
right. Bonus action dashing or just going?
Dashing.
All right. So that is one of your vehicle con mod dashes for free.
Could
Beyond that, you have to do concentration checks with your vehicle.
Could I have used a thunderbolt before he dashed? Or like
Sure.
before we peeled away? And I want to hit the guy on the scavenger, like the driver.
Yeah, I'd like to Eldritch Blast him too.
Okay, so anybody that wants to attack before you guys drive off can do so with ranged attacks. He is at 3/4 cover in the helm of the scavenger.
He is going to be mocked for being a terrible driver.
All right. So wisdom
gonna
save on
attack
his
too.
part. He fails, taking the 3 psychic damage. So this captain was one of the ones from the guard tower that hadn't been wailed on. So he was armored. With 3/4 cover, he's sitting at a 23 AC, so only the one Eldritch Blast at 26 hits.
All right. 11
Or-
damage.
Sorry, 22 AC. So the chill touch actually does hit.
Nice.
Oh
11
shit!
damage and 12 damage. Yeah. You see as he is blasted unconscious in the driver's seat. As Bitter Breath from the top of the vehicle smashes his hand through the top of the helm to grab the steering wheel, and he is now like with his freaking knees up to his chin, reaching down, steering the vehicle as he's like crouched on top of it. It looks rather comical.
What a goofy
Oh my
guy.
God.
I almost feel bad, but I don't.
You shouldn't.
I don't.
All right, and Smiler and Kilvius, I'm assuming you guys are just kind of taken off as you used your action to mock him.
I would've been
And you're just
taken off.
driving. Are you doing a bonus action as you dash, or are you just driving 120 feet?
Can I could use a bonus action to dash?
Yep.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay, so that is one of your con mod dashes, or your vehicle's con modifier dashes before you gotta roll a Constitution check to dash. All right, so the Warlord is basically way out of the fight at this point because you've commanded him to stop, and he's got an engine malfunction. But Bitter Breath is going to dash with the Scavenger, and getting up next to you, he's going to start hurling fire at the Tormentor.
No, fuck. My tormentor.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yep, GG.
Oh! The fireball hits the side of the Tormentor. The steering goes loose, Jail, and you're trying to keep it straight as it just like wobbles out of control, and the vehicle just kind of like goes sideways and is pushing up dirt as you guys are drifting, and just comes to a stop. The two wheels kind of edging up. It's about to tip over, and then it just settles back onto four wheels. You guys are dead in the water here as the vehicle ceases to function.
Well, shit. Looks like we gotta do it on foot.
V1s.
All right. Now, his two other fire blasts, as he starts to circle around you, aiming for people hanging on the outside of the vehicle. First, Surzex.
Yep.
And next, Sareth. 14 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
14, and make concentration on that fly.
Alright. I forgot to add temporary hit points from killing that one dude, so I'd take 1 real damage.
Okay.
Is it just total damage taken or actual health damage, or does it really matter?
You know, that's a good question. I'm going to research that after the session here. For now, I'm going to say just the damage that went through to you.
Okay.
Hey,
For
Cal,
the
I'm
purposes
resistant
of
to
this
fire,
con
aren't
check.
I?
All damage, I think you share, don't you?
Yeah, I
Alright, I'm good.
think so.
Either way, I'd be good.
Okay, so you maintain concentration on that. Yeah, so that was his turn as he starts to he kind of starts circling you guys in the Tormentor, but like about 50 or so feet out in he's making a large circle with a radius of 50 feet around you.
Are we
He's trying
re-rolling
to make
initiative?
a donut while you're riding in a tube and just circling around.
So we can go now, I think. Great.
Yeah, so back to you guys. You
I'm gonna-
and your brother still are on the bikes, so you can like kind of get up beside them or do whatever you want.
I'm gonna whip around. I see Surzex hanging off the side of the Devil's Ride, or the Tormentor, sorry.
Yep.
I'm gonna whip around. I'm gonna look at Surzex, and I'm gonna Misty Step into the Wrecking Ball.
There is no
Oh my
wrecking ball.
god.
So there is a claw machine on the Scavenger, not a wrecking ball.
Oh, I'll Misty Step into the claw machine.
All
Balls
right.
of steel.
So you are now like right behind the stooped over horned devil Actually, now I should describe this guy. You see that despite other horned devils you've seen, like the one at the Stygian docks, he does not have wings.
What a loser.
Um,
I don't
but yeah,
know.
you're right behind him. His tail kind of like comes close to like hitting you just as he kind of like ambles it back and forth. He doesn't really seem to know you're there, though.
I don't really know how this how big is this claw? Like, would it be able how compared to him? How big is it?
The claw could like grapple a medium target, I'd think. He's like as big as the claw machine apparatus itself.
Try to pull his head off.
That's exactly what I was going to try and do. I'm going to grab his head, and I'm just
All
going
right.
to start swinging it from side to side, trying to yank it off.
Holy shit.
All right, so the grappling claw is a plus 10 to hit. So roll a d20 and add 10.
God damn it. Okay. 20. Come on, baby.
Oh,
17
I
to
guess.
hit against Bitter Breath is a miss.
Oh.
As you
Oof.
try to swing the claw around, using its momentum to reach to the front of the vehicle, Bitter Breath's tail just kind of like slaps it out of the way, and the claw just kind of it causes the claw machine operator seat here to jerk back violently as you are kind of carried with the momentum in a big arc behind the machine. Yeah, that is a miss.
So he's 50 feet out from us.
Yeah, kind of making a circle around you guys with the radius of 50 feet, and he's just going to keep pelting you with fireballs from there.
Can I cast Expeditious Engagement and go running at him?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, I'm going to cast it, and I'm going to start sprinting in the direction that he would be when I get to that spot. So I'm going to start running out at him.
All right, so are
Take
you
my
going to
cannon.
like try and hang on to the vehicle when you get there?
Can I? So he's on a. Is he on a bike or is he on the scavenger? I
This
forget.
is the guy on the scavenger.
All right, I'm going to try and get onto the vehicle.
Okay, so as it comes by, I want you to make an athletics check.
Please, God.
Okay, so basically for getting onto a vehicle in this style, I'm rolling it as basically a grapple, so it's contested athletics, but the vehicle's athletics check. A scavenger happens to have a +5 strength.
Wow.
So yeah. 14. All
No,
right.
rip.
So you try to reach out for the moving vehicle and grasp a handhold, but it's like, you're trying to jump onto a moving vehicle and you just kind of like careen off of it as you kind of roll in the dirt, having just been bludgeoned by it. You don't take any damage, but you definitely didn't grab onto the vehicle. It was way too fast.
God damn, I only rolled a 5. Feels bad, man.
All right.
I'm assuming my thunderbolt misses.
Yeah, the 12 doesn't hit. What else are you guys, the stranded group in the middle, doing here?
Blast him.
Sorry, I think I was muted for a while there. I'm going to be casting Guiding Bolt. Adam,
Okay.
First
Roll
level.
for attack. Yeah,
Ooh.
that misses.
Ugh.
Oh.
Hoggers. Those both hit.
Darn, 32 damage.
All
Any
right.
chance there's a mishap there?
I was shooting
Was
at
that? Yeah, I'm assuming that was at Bitter Breath driving
Yeah.
it
Oh.
on the front.
yeah, it was at him.
32 damage. Damn.
Hell yeah.
All right.
And-
He's still in fighting condition.
Could I also just rotate around the Tormentor as he's driving to try and use this cover as much as possible?
Yeah, I would say that you could kind of get to the other side of it and use it for as much cover as you can.
Yeah. All right. That's all I'm gonna do.
All right. Jail from the ruined helm of the Tormentor.
I cast Shield of Faith on Kilvius.
All right, so more AC as the Daredevil is in the vehicle with the actual devil.
And lay on hands myself with the rest of mine, which is only 5.
All right. Now it is Bitter Breath's turn as he continues to circle around, raining hellfire on you guys. Why did you bring him? So I guess who was he attacking? He still hasn't. Well, I guess he does notice Kilvius back there. So he's hurling flame at the guy that hit him is definitely who he would try to blast. So 20 with your 3/4 cover from the Tormentor.
3/4 is +5, right?
That's right.
That still hits.
All right.
Oof.
For 11
Ow.
damage. And then he is going to make a couple of tail attacks against Kilvius on the back of this machine here.
Rip.
Still have fly. That's good.
16 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, even with +2 AC from Jail Spell.
Yeah, it still hits.
Okay.
Doesn't he get cover from being in the thing too?
Yeah, I guess you would. Another +2 AC. Does 16 still hit?
16. +2.
So you have +4 to your AC.
Yeah, no, it doesn't hit.
I got
Okay.
you, baby.
Nice.
Other tail attack
Oh,
is certainly going to hit,
I
though.
can't help with that one.
Okay, so you take 11 piercing damage, and I want you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh,
Shit.
All right, so the tail stabs into your shoulder and pulls out, and it's barbed. And as it does, it like rips at the skin and muscle, and you start to bleed profusely. Let's see, what's a good injury thing? Broken heart. All right, so yeah, you have an infernal wound. So at the each time he hits you, he's going to deal additional damage to you until you've taken an action to staunch the wound or get healed.
Okay.
So yeah, that was Bitter Breath's turn. So the rest of you can. Oh wait. Also in the circle, since Surzex tried to get onto the vehicle, as he steers by, he is going to try and crush you under the wheels. So I need you to make a
Yes.
dexterity saving throw to dive out of the way.
yeesh.
Yep.
Oof. All right. So as he comes by in his arc, he steers a little bit in and manages to hit you with the vehicle. You take 23 damage and are knocked prone.
So is there a type of damage if I have resistance from wearing bones? Do I take half
Yes,
from this?
this is again bludgeoning damage. I guess not again. This is the first time anybody's been run over.
Okay.
Except that fucking
Except for
wizard.
that. Yeah, that guy. Dick.
True. All right, so yeah, I guess you and your brother would share this. You'd have it between the two of you.
Ah.
And yeah, that was Bitter Breath's turn. As he
Wait, so
continued.
do those effects stack, Catlin? Do I
What
take
do you-
half and then half again?
No, you are resistant to everything, but I take the same amount of damage you take.
Oh.
So basically, he just like takes half of your damage from you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, the rest of you at the tormentor, on the scavenger, and on the ground behind the scavenger with tread marks on your back. What do you guys do?
I'm going to pull out my spoons, and I'm going to create the steepest ramp you ever seen directly in front of us.
I
Nice.
am shooting at the scavenger this time after missing him twice.
I was
I'm
still
gonna-
gonna shoot at him.
I'm gonna run up to. I'm gonna get up, dash over to Kilvius with my bonus action, and try and cure his wound.
I'm still in the claw machine, I think.
Oh, I thought you were out for some reason.
Yeah, he's still on the machine. I'd say with your spell, yeah, because you were prone, I don't think you could get there, even with the
Okay.
expeditious retreat. So 16 and 18 and 16 all miss. 22 against Bitter Breath. It does hit. Yeah, he doesn't have any cover since he's just on the outside of the vehicle driving it. For 8 necrotic. All right.
I guess I would have 45 feet of movement. I think I'm just gonna start sprinting back to the group.
Okay, so yeah, you nearly make it back because you had been, went 50 feet out, 45 feet back. Yeah, there is now a ramp directly in front of where Bitter Breath was driving his machine.
And then I'm going to ready Misty Step for when this thing is probably about 15 feet up in the air.
All right. How big of a structure can you conjure into existence?
Large.
Okay.
It's upped at 6th level to a large object.
All right.
Still have it in here.
Yeah, this thing is a huge vehicle, so I'm thinking it would have a wider wheelbase than something that you could make.
I'll put it on one
Maybe you'll
wheel.
get it hung up.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it like under one wheel then.
Okay.
And then ready Misty Step for when this thing starts to go.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that yeah, you're trying to like flip this thing by making a ramp under one side, and it's gonna be. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a contested check here. It's gonna be Bitter Breath, with the machine's dexterity to try and save and correct it versus you with a straight up your spell casting modifier. So you can roll a charisma, and it's going to be versus the machine's dexterity to see if this flips.
Baby. Nice.
I
All
don't
right.
know where that +1 comes from. I think
It's probably from Jack of all trades.
that would be it.
All right. So your
21.
lucky scavengers aren't the most dexterous of infernal war machines. This is going to be +1, whatever I roll on this d20. All right. This is going to have the flip mishap happen to this scavenger.
And then as it's flipping, I'm going to use a 3rd level spell slot to Misty Step as far behind it, or like right at the base of the ramp, actually.
Okay. So yeah, and he is going to have to make, he being Bitter Breath, is going to have to make a strength saving throw or be thrown from the vehicle. He is thrown from the vehicle and hits the ground, taking 7 bludgeoning damage.
Fog.
He is resistant to non-magical bludgeoning damage, but not immune. So, now that we're all off the vehicles, let's just go back to the map here, pretending you're far away from the camp. He's going to be about 50 feet away from the group, except for Craig is going to be pretty near him in the machine, having teleported.
And yeah, I'll take at the base of this ramp. I'll look back at the rest of the group, give them a bow, and then start sprinting back towards them
Okay.
with my 30 feet of movement.
All right. So he is prone on the ground, 50 feet away from you. I'm going to have us go back into initiative at this point, as we're going to resume kind of regular combat. So I'll have all of you guys roll for initiative.
What up there?
Fuck me.
Sarith with that crit fail feels bad.
Yep, feels bad, man.
All right. So, Kilvius, you're currently hoofing it away from this guy. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna turn around. Learn how to drive, you big galoot. How's
Okay.
vicious mockery on him?
All right. Wisdom saving throw. He fails. This guy is rolling awfully. He's got a +7 wisdom save.
Good news for us.
Till
All
he
right,
starts fucking attacking again.
That is 5 damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack roll. Or no. He has, yeah, disadvantage on his next attack roll. Okay. Jail.
Move to here, and I'm gonna cast Divine Favor, which will drop Shield of Faith on Kilvius.
Okay. No more Shield of Faith on Kilvius. Alright, so you are buffing your weapon attacks with extra radiant damage.
And I will stop after 15 feet of movement and put my shield up, and that's it.
Okay, so your shield up as in the 3/4 cover for everything behind you? Okay.
You shall not pass.
Krush.
I'm gonna hop down from the machine with 5 feet.
Yep.
I am going to just straight up charge the bitch with
Oh,
my dash
damn.
action. Just whip out the warhammer and the shield and just charge
That's the killer I know.
right up to.
All right.
Go get him, champ.
And you know what? Just because I feel like I'm getting a little too ballsy, I will go with a bonus action Shield of Faith on myself.
Smart.
All right. As you charge up, your shield starts to crackle with arcing electricity. All right, Gerbeck.
All right, I'm gonna use my. I guess I'm still on the tower, so I'm gonna use my 5 feet to dismount, and then my remaining 20 feet to go hide behind jail. But I guess on the way, I'm gonna cast my Thunderbolt at him.
Okay.
Thunderbolt.
It is going to be silly enough with disadvantage as he is prone in this ranged attack.
Holy shit!
Even a large creature's prone does that?
Actually, this is just going to miss because you can't get more than a 17, and 17 misses.
I haven't hit an attack yet this entire night.
Feels bad, man. All right, if you had gone just after him, you might have hit because he stands up. He's going to see the daring turtle charging at him and whip out his tail.
Uh-oh.
However, it misses. So you know what? He's just going to do it again.
I could do it again.
And a third time.
Holy
He is
Jesus
really mad at this point. All right. Does that hit? 22 with your Shield of Faith, Brett?
Yeah, I got AC of 21.
It
Alright.
actually is 21 to hit because
And
of Vicious Mockery.
Oh, either way,
you
it's
get
still
21. Yeah.
Tie hits.
It would have been on his first attack, though.
Yeah. Only his first attack, so the 12 and 29.
Oh, okay.
Constitution saving throw, and then the con check for concentration.
I took resilient.
Yeah, buddy. Nice.
Nice.
Hey.
So you are not fiendishly wounded.
And I've still got Shield of Faith.
All right. So that was his uneventful turn. Surzix. Yeah, so that is just
bonus action dash.
just your movement because you still have expeditious retreat, I assume.
Yep.
I don't think it's concentration, is it?
I think it is.
Okay, then you would have had to do a concentration check when he ran you over. To
Oh,
make
I will
the
also.
expeditious retreat.
Sorry, I also use my reaction to use, which I haven't had to use in a while. Wrath of the Storm.
Okay. Roll that.
That's just a con save, right?
Yeah,
Is it save or a check?
it's a saving throw.
Okay, yeah, con saving throw. And how much damage did you take when those wheels hit you?
I think he took 15, but he
so-
took half of it, so I think it's just DC 10.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you do maintain concentration. So the wrath, does that damage just hit, or does he get a save?
He gets a Dex saving throw, but it does half if he saves on. He
What's
saves.
the DC? Okay, he saves, so he's going to take 6.
That'll be lightning damage.
Okay. Which he does not have any particular resistances to. So Surzix, yeah, with just your movement, you can close the distance because you still have your expeditious retreat. However,
Fuck
14 and 11 both miss. As with his like devil pitchfork, he just kind of like catches the blade of your scythe in between the tines and just kind of like binds up your weapon there and holds you. As he snarls and smiles at you, smoke curls out of his lips.
Nice.
Sareth.
What's Smiler been doing this whole time?
Roll a perception check.
Oh, he gone.
Like,
He gone.
I mean, Kilvius has the coins. No, never mind.
Yeah, you don't know what Smiler's doing in the heat of battle here.
All right.
what a dink.
I'm going to step out to here, where I assume he's not, and fire Eldritch Blast
Yeah,
at Buddy.
He's not there. All right, Eldritch Blasts. 26 and 18 both hit.
Nice.
I'll let
Or
you guys
19
know
total.
by now the AC, the target is 18.
All right. 19 damage total, and then I'm gonna go back to hiding.
All right.
Uh,
So he is still kind of like, you see that the wounds are kind of adding up, but he's shrugging off most of this. He's not even, you haven't drawn blood on this guy yet. Kilvius.
I was just reading Tail. I was supposed to take 3d6 at my last turn, and probably another
No,
3d6.
no, only if he hits you. While you have the wound, every time he hits you, he deals that additional damage.
Oh, okay.
only it's at the start of
No,
each of your
yeah,
turns.
it is at the start of your turn too.
Yeah. So I'll take.
Holy, that's greasy.
Yeah. Heal thyself, fool.
Yeah.
10 and 10. So that puts me at that. And I'll use my action to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Slam one of them greater healing pots.
I think just this gets rid of that.
That will clear the wound. Yep. Any magical healing resolves it. So you're
Might as
no
well drink
longer
that
wounded.
mystery flask you found.
And I guess I will also take a look around for Smiler.
Roll a perception check.
Because I'm probably pissed off he's not helping me at this point.
You better hope you find him and he didn't betray us, or we get to kill Kilvius next.
Let's see. Smiler. Oh yeah. I guess I should have rolled his failure of a stealth check for Blake too, but you see that he has gone prone on this rock formation up here and is just watching you guys in his kind of like rock ghillie suit.
God, this guy's a tool.
I'm going to give him the finger. I'm gonna flip
And
him
he's
off.
like, "Brother, don't give away my position. I was going for a sneak attack."
Sneaky nap, more like.
And yeah, that's
Right.
good.
Jail.
Seeing the size of my brother and Crucia's colossal balls, I'm gonna throw my shield on my back and run in with them.
All right.
I will be two-handing my longsword, unfortunately.
And you got your extra D4 of damage. That misses. That misses.
Nice.
Welcome, brother. You swing well.
Krush.
I will also cast help.
You. Oh yeah, never mind. You threw. I keep forgetting that bonus action or free action shield stow.
Ah.
All right, so you're helping both your melee brothers here.
Sorry, does that mean I have advantage if I make an attack?
Yep.
I haven't done this in a while. I've just been backlining it for a long time here, but I'm running out of spells. Okay.
I think it's
Still-
only the first of your attacks. Oh wait,
Yep.
I don't think you have multi-attack anyway.
I do not. Cleric. Hit me, cleric. Okay, I'm going to try and smack him with my mace.
Nice.
20 hits.
All right. And I'm also going to apply, I forgot to add this in, my 1d8 for Divine Strike. 1d8 thunder damage.
All right.
Yes.
So 11 damage in total.
Oh, I just take out the mace and just like rack him across like the arm, and there's just this like another booming noise of thunder just kind of pushes it out with an extra little bit of force.
All right. As your mace, you swing it with a sonic boom. It crunches into his forearm as you feel the bones kind of crush under it. This guy would be bleeding, but that was blunt damage, so I don't know how to describe it.
Bruising.
Yeah, bruising damage. All right, Gerbeck.
I'm coming, boys. Gerbeck walks up.
God, can you even
Oh
make it
my
here?
lord.
No, I can't make it that far. He's just walking up far enough to put his upside down turret down, and then it's gonna walk under Krush's feet. I have to say, Krush, watch out by your feet. Then the turret's gonna shocky in front.
All right, so Bitter Breath is
Oh,
making his
without the
dex.
extra 2.
He saves.
So he only takes 5.
5.
I'm gonna use
lightning
my
damage.
last point to just say, oh, yeah, actually it's scary. I'm gonna back up 1 and try to thunderbolt them. Oh my god!
Yes.
Rip.
All right, well, you know the story. That misses.
This is why we should have long rested.
All
It's a
right,
household curse that we can't hit attacks.
Till we crit.
Bitter Breath is going to lash out his tail at Surzex.
Miss.
Tail again at Surzex.
Yes.
Miss.
And fuck it, tail again.
All right, you hit me that time.
All right, con save and con save to maintain concentration. All right, 12 fails, and you take the wound.
Ouch.
So yeah, I guess you take the 5 piercing damage from normal, and yeah, you maintain concentration on Expeditious Retreat. You are now wounded, which I think was the broken heart symbol. If I can find it again. All right, and you now take 3d6 damage. So you take half of that, and your brother takes half of that, feeling your pain. And
Well,
you
that
can
wasn't very
respond.
nice.
You will have advantage for this first attack here.
Come on, brother.
21 hits.
I'm gonna
Yes.
All right. And this is a fiend, so you get the extra d8. What level are you smiting this at?
Probably just first level still.
Okay.
Oh,
Damn.
Oh my god.
All right, so that is 41 damage.
And the next one's just a standard roll, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
14 misses. All right. Sareth, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna fly up to over top of the Tormentor. Actually, yeah, I'll fly up about like 20 or 25 feet. Just so I have a clear shot, and I'm gonna start blasting.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah,
Both
baby.
of those hit.
For 15. Oh yeah!
All right. How do you
30
want to do
damage.
this?
Hey.
Oh!
let's go.
I just rise up into the air. This kind of tower of swirling shadow under me as I fly, and just go, "Parry this, you fucking casual," and fire the 2 blasts straight through the chest.
Fuck yeah.
All right. As the blasts pierce the devil's torso, you see the same acrid smoke that he exhaled kind of billows out of his chest as he breathes his last breath as you pierced his lungs. And he falls limply to the ground.
Nice.
As
Uh,
Smiler then like slides down the rock formation and he's like, "Well, you guys are quite competent. I was ready to stab this bastard where it hurts."
Mhm.
sure, you were gonna help.
I'm rolling
Colton,
inside on that.
do I have to use the 5 points to lay on hands to cure this wound, or can I just use like 1?
Just one magical healing clears the wound.
All right, I'm gonna lay a couple. I'm gonna lay 5 points on myself, and I'm gonna lay 5 points on Krush.
Oh, thanks.
You got it.
All right. With that, having defeated Bitter Breath, we are going to call it there for tonight. We went a bit longer than I had intended, but there is a lot happening there. So,
Before you forget, Colton, we're supposed to all roll charisma.
right, because we skipped a couple rests. We did not do the charisma saves the last time we long rested. So, to make up for lost time, I want you guys all to make charisma saving throws.
Is
Oh,
this
fuck.
against magic by chance?
Hmm. I would
17 for me.
say no.
What a shitty feature.
God,
Hey, you're gonna
Damn
run
it.
into some spell casting enemies before you know it. So, um,
I'm within. Never mind, I'm not within 10 feet. Oh, shut up.
okay. Let's see. What's the DC for this? Sorry, guys.
My faith is unshakable.
Goddamn. Where is this section in my notes?
Poor Krush.
There you
Yeah.
go.
I don't
think
like it here.
I think you got. Did we rule that we
Alright.
could stack the +1?
I think it's cool. Yeah, you guys both being brothers and all, and worshiping the same gods. So,
I don't know if
Nice.
that helps him or not, but Krush goes up to an 11 then.
all right. Let's see. We got some 11s, some 13s.
17
Okay.
for me.
Yeah. So we'll remember that for next time you guys rest. We'll have to make those charisma saving throws. Um. Yeah, we will vote for this session's inspiration there.
I'm giving mine to Krush for the fog cloud and the sleet storm.
Yep, I'm gonna give mine to Krush, especially for the sleet storm.
I'm gonna give mine to Surzex for inting the demon grinder into the wall.
Hey, that is the worst mishap you guys could have had rolling that
Damn.
20.
True.
And it's only on a 20 that you flip. Other mishaps have like a range. That one is a 20 flips the vehicle.
Don't worry, next session we get to play the boys try to flip a car.
Yep.
But 2 cars.
Yeah, we have no fucking rides.
Oh yeah, we have another car. Well, I only care about the AC cars.
Well, I mean, we could swap the
We could try
Tormentor
and
for the Scavenger.
Or
I
that.
vote for
I
Kill
vote, by the way, I vote Hilvius for jumping into the vehicle with the devil.
Yep, and for making the ramp and tipping his vehicle.
Well, that's a good point.
I'm giving mine to Cruise for the Fog Storm and Sleet Storm.
Okay, so I got I've heard 2 Crucius, 2 Kilviuses. What am I missing?
That was
3
3
Crucius.
Crucius.
3 Crucius, yeah.
Oh, there's 3.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess it goes to Crush. Congratulations. Using spell slots to effectively destroy my encounter prep.
Oof.
I mean,
One
you
of
guys,
them was a level 4.
yeah,
Be fair.
yeah. I mean, you guys were supposed to just escape by the skin of your teeth, but you did a lot better. So,
I was almost bloodied after that fight.
I definitely was.
I
almost
mean, I would have been more bloodied if I didn't use like all my lay on hands to heal myself earlier.
Yeah, Gerbeck's only damage was from crashing into the wall.
You're welcome.
But Gerbeck also has 0 spell slots and didn't hit a single Thunderbolt the entire session.
Proficiency in land vehicles, by the way.
hey man, that did nothing to help that mishap.
for
I didn't know how you guys were gonna handle crashing through the gate. I was thinking if anybody was in the wrecking ball, you could have used that to blast it open. But I like the just driving straight into it technique.
Yep, gotta make a commotion.
That
Yeah.
was awesome.
Definitely made for a more interesting encounter there. But yeah, we will pick this back up next week on Monday. But join us Sunday night as we continue our Ghosts of Saltmarsh campaign, DM'd by Brighton, also known as Gerbeck. And don't forget to check out the YouTube channel that has all of our backlog of videos recently uploaded.
I will upload
think-
these to either tonight or tomorrow.
So yeah, we're up to date before last night. So the last 2 videos aren't on the channel, but they can still be viewed on the VOD on Twitch. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. See you next week.
Whoa!